Hello, we are about to play Squirrel with a Gun. Uh, okay. Um, okay. So this is a bit of a hmm. Yeah, we'll start with Bunker. Sure. Bit of a talking about stuff while playing a casual dumb game type of stream. Sometimes I'm engaged in the game and I'm having a great time. Other times I'm like, let's just put on some stupid game that doesn't take up a lot of my brain power because I just want to focus on something else and talk about it. And playing video games, it gives you a sense of progress. You feel like you're doing something, and you are doing something. It's just that what you're doing is just it's not necessarily moving the needle far. That's okay. Not everything you do has to be massively consequential, right? Like today, I did something that would be that's gonna be consequential for a while, which is that I removed the brakes off of my father's car. So at some point when he dies, I'm gonna get the inheritance, and it's gonna be huge for me. Okay, listen up, snowflakes. That was a joke. Okay, snowflakes. That was called satire, and as a professional comedian, you literally don't even understand how much better jokes I have. Literally, oh my god. Okay, no, but I'm being silly. Now, what I wanted to say before I did my clever satire was that I installed a stand at the bottom of my TV. I've had this TV for a while now, and I just procrastinated putting the stand on the thing. I should have put them on day one, bro. But anyway, I lost the screws, and that's why it took me a long time because I had to look up which screws are right. Anyway, I looked it up. I called the customer service. I tried to figure it out. I bought two different pairs of screws just in case, and it worked eventually. I had to really push it in, man. But yeah, now I have the stand, and it was like $6, like for two different sets of screws and a mini screwdriver from Bunnings Warehouse. And yeah, I did it. And afterwards, I didn't want to go home right away, so instead of going home, I walked by a shopping center, and I went into a store that I've never been to before. It's called Spotlight. I thought Spotlight was a fabric store, but turns out it's oh so much more. They were selling costumes. They were selling paint. So I bought a costume, an impulsive purchase, because this was an on clearance costume, which means there's no refunds. So I tried it on. And it was a little too tight around the, not tight. It was my belly was jutting out around the belly side. So I purchased safety pins for $2, $4, and then I pinned it, and now it looks fine. It's a Beetlejuice. It's a Beetlejuice costume for women, but I mean it's a costume. It doesn't really look like a women's costume. It looks like a costume. So anyway, I bought it. And I liked it. I thought it was cool, and I like costumes. I like costumes even when it's not Halloween. And obviously, the way Halloween costumes are built, it's that you buy them for cheap and you wear them during Halloween season, get rid of them or keep them in your closet for next Halloween. They're not built for endurance. So I got a cheap, shitty little costume, but I think it was worth it because I felt the material and it felt like it was flexible enough that I could probably wear this a couple times. So anyway, yeah, I know. So I got the costume, and I made the adjustment, and now I have a cool costume that I can wear for different characters. And maybe I won't wear it for a while, but I think it's cool. Oh yeah, I also want to talk about the main thing. These are just like little side things along the way, I suppose. The main thing that I want to talk about is that I have a potential job thing, which I haven't applied for because of hesitation. You know, hesitation for ooh, there we go. Hesitation from multiple different factors. Like one of the obvious factors is rejection. I've applied for different jobs and I've been rejected before, and it hurts. It really hurts because it's so disorienting. You know, most of the time they don't even tell you that you've been rejected. You just wait around and then nothing happens. And you're like, I guess I'm not, yeah, not gonna get any calls. There's also the fact that my resume is just kind of shit, man. I have a shit resume. Okay. But anyway, you know, one of the reasons why I'm hesitant to do this, to apply for this job, is because the company that I'm applying for, it's called Insil. Yeah, that's what they're called. They're called INSIL, Insil. And it just sounds like incel, doesn't it? It sounds a lot like incel. I mean, if I do successfully apply for this job, I suppose I'm gonna have to delete this stream or privatize it, probably make it unlisted so that they don't see that I insulted their brand. But I'm sorry, but it's just, what the hell? Someone's watching? Yo, okay. Now this isn't me watching my own stream, but shit, it might just be. Okay, they're gone. It's okay, guys. We're safe. Someone was watching for literally 1 second and they just walked away. Hey, I'll take that second, bro. You never know, man. I don't know. I thought I was okay. I was just talking random. I don't know. What was I supposed to say? You know, you have this like mentality when like the stream numbers are so shitty that you're like, as soon as you see one viewer, you're like, you're trying to tap dance for them, like, please look at me, please look at me, and you feel so fucking pathetic. But anyway, I was talking about incel. That's what I was talking. Oh, okay. So as soon as you jump, he fires the gun. I think you have to shoot the thing. Yeah. Oh, we're good. Yeah. We good. Okay. So anyway, it sounds like incel, like incelibate, involuntary celibate, but it's not. Did I say incelibate? That's pretty funny, actually. It's not incelibate. It's involuntary celibate. Incelibate sounds like you're getting laid. You're, you know, the in is like the not, like inverse, or opposite of whatever. Involuntary is the opposite of voluntary. That's a better example. Okay. I mean, what is this? Am I supposed to pick this up? Okay, that is the weapon. The only way to reload was right in front of the enemy line of fire, bro. That is annoying. Is there some sort of other place to reload? Oh, there we go. I think. Oh my god, what was that? That was cool, man. I want to do that. I think I can jump and hold. Actually, that didn't work. I was hoping that you can jump and then slow down time. But you can't. Alright. So anyway, it's called Incil, and it's a content creation role. We finally got around to saying what the role is. It took me a while. I got distracted by that one viewer who left right away, which makes me feel kind of shitty, you know? Like, it's one thing to get 0 viewers. It's another thing for someone to come watch you and then immediately go, no, not for me. So Incel is a advertising agency or some sort of content creation agency. I guess it's fair to call them an ad agency. That's probably what they are. They make ads. They make content. So anyway, I did it. I checked it out, and I spent about 10 minutes just talking about the underlying reason behind why I want to get a job in the first place, which is that I just need money, man. I benefit from money. You know, I'm at a point in my life where money would help. And yeah, it would help a lot. Anyway. Oh my god! Come on, man. Like, this doesn't feel fair, you know? My depth perception is shit when I'm in these levels. Like, I'm sorry, I thought this was Squirrel with a gun, not a fucking Super Mario 3D World ripoff. If you're gonna do platformer, do it right or don't do it at all. You know what I mean? Like, some games should not be open world. You know what I mean? Some games should not be platformers. That was just unnecessarily stressful. It didn't make me feel good to navigate this bullshit. You know what I mean? But I'm still gonna go because I'm like, well, I want to get the nuts, you know? I mean, I'm trying to get them nuts, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, okay, and so, as you can see, like, I'm very hesitant to apply for this job, and my brain is just basically telling me, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. My knee-jerk reaction, because of the many, many moments of betrayal in the job market that I've experienced, many, many moments of pain and suffering, because of all that, my brain's just naturally telling me, like, just don't do it. Don't fucking apply for jobs. You know? Golden acorn. And so I'm kind of fighting against my own instincts, because just because I'm a smart person, and I'm a pretty smart person, doesn't mean all my instincts are accurate. Now, is the job market great? No, it's shit. The job market is shit. Was I treated fairly when I tried to work or when I tried to apply for jobs? Absolutely fucking not. Does that mean that I am forever locked into being either a starving artist or an unemployed person? I don't think so. I don't think that's true. Things that feel permanent or final only feel that way because of the current circumstances. You can chip away at this situation until you successfully transition to a new stage in your life. I believe anyone can do this. I believe that even if there are people who are unemployed in their 40s and 50s, they can still somehow transition into the workforce because, yeah, the system isn't perfect, but once a few people trust you, once a few people believe in you, then it changes the dynamic. So this is what I believe to be true about me. I believe that I am a hardworking person, and most likely I criticize myself way more than others do. And maybe I've made some assumptions about the job market that are inaccurate based on my anger. Because when you operate from a place of anger, you're not always accurate. Like, there's this person in the comedy scene whose name I won't mention, but I really fucking dislike this person for various reasons. But just because I dislike this person doesn't necessarily mean they are inherently a bad person. It just means I feel upset for various reasons. And that isn't to say my feelings are invalid. Fine. I feel the way I feel, and that's okay. But it's worth acknowledging that my feelings are not the only feelings at play here. You know? There are other... Anyway. I think I'm just going to try to shoot it. We got it. Okay. Anyway, before we talk about the job itself, right? Which we can talk about it. We can unpack it. Unpack the. Oh no, you fucking piece of shit, dude! The recoil pushed me into the lava. Like, that's not fucking fair. That is so pointless. You know what I mean? Why do I even have this level? Like, I like the part where actually, I didn't like any of this. Why am I even playing this fucking game? Well, I guess it's just a good way to just have something to talk about while I'm talking about it. So anyway, let's talk about the benefits of just having a job that doesn't suck. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be perfect, but at least it doesn't stink, okay? This is what I think the benefit is. Ready? The benefit is that all of a sudden, for the first time in my life, I have a newfound sense of independence that I couldn't achieve from stand-up comedy. Stand-up comedy helps in a lot of ways, right? You go to a gig, you socialize, you get better at a skill that can at some point get you money, and there's lots of other benefits, right? Creative expression, just even getting out of the house is good. Okay. You have to let go of your pole to climb the pole. Huh. That's funny, because pole is in recent slang means a gun. Pokemon go to the poles. Yeah. Okay. Okay, that is actually kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of cool. So far, this does feel like a PS4 game. Like there's nothing about the visuals or the gameplay or the mechanics that suggests this needs to be on PS5. It could have been a PC or PS4 game, and if I had to guess, I would say it's probably on PC. I'll check later though. So anyway, I'm kind of confused. Where am I supposed to go? Uh, well, I know I went that way, but fuck, that was sick, bro. Okay. This is cool, man. The benefit of a job is probably okay. One of the main benefits of a job is this, right? Uh, you do something that isn't costing you money. You know what I mean? You feel like every day you're actually up, not down. And that is such an empowering, exciting feeling to know that I went out of my house, I caught the bus, I went somewhere, and because of that, I'm actually up now. That must feel really fucking good. And it's a feeling that I've rarely felt in my life, right? I go to comedy, I spend money on a drink, I'm down. I paid for the bus there, I'm down. I'm bored and I impulsively buy a shirt at Kmart because Kmart is open late and I want to do something, before I'm on stage. I'm down. You know what I mean? It's just minus, 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 minus. When you go to work, you feel like there's momentum. Because there's momentum, you're like, I feel motivated to do even more. Now I feel like, you know what? Fuck the takeout. I'm going to actually buy bread and cheese and ham and make a bunch of fucking sandwiches, You just feel that momentum. So having that momentum, having, the classic meme of, God forbid, a white boy get a little motion. Fuck, it's pretty cool, man. Having motion in life, it's really cool. Another thing that'll happen is all my pain and suffering in the comedy world, it'll just be seen from a different perspective. Like, yeah, I'll still be upset because because of all the issues, right? People being weird to me, people being rude, people being dismissive, the general sense of isolation, all of that. That's still going to be a factor, but now I can just see it from a place of, okay, but I don't need to directly engage with this because I guess before it felt like I was upset because when someone exiles you or excludes you or bullies you in a industry or a community where you're trying to make money or you're trying to whatever, it really hurts. But when you're like, okay, now I have a job outside of comedy that pays the bills and gives me a sense of community and connection, my coworkers, then by default, by that perspective, comedy pain doesn't hurt as much. I'll still do comedy, but now I'm like, every time I go to an open mic, for example, I'll tell them the truth, which is I'm currently living in this suburb, and I make not I make I need this much time to get home, and I need to prepare in the morning for my work, so I just can't afford to stay out late. So either you put me on early, which would be nice, or I just won't perform, which is, I'm not like trying to spite you. It's just, I just can't afford to do late night spots anymore. And that'll probably encourage me to then maybe try to find an alternate solution. Like maybe now I'll find help from others to book gigs properly. And maybe I'll just, because of my extra disposable income, I'll buy tickets to various gigs, and I'll just show up and say, hey, I'm interested in performing at your gig. This is my video, blah blah blah. And we'll see what happens, man. Oh yeah, this is. So anyway, the job itself is basically content creation. As far as I can tell, the job is about hooks and engagement. A hook obviously is related to fishing, which is to say you hook the fish. It's weird that they call it a hook though, right? Like, isn't it bait? Isn't bait the more accurate? The hook doesn't matter. I know it. They mean like a video intro that gets the people hooked, so that they want to come. That they want to continue watching. Okay. And again, there's a part of this like, isn't this like scummy? Isn't this fucking immoral? Isn't this trying to, get people to buy things that they don't want for products they don't need to work for blah blah blah? It's on some Tyler Durden shit. Well, guess what, guys? I am not Tyler Durden. Listen, if I was ever in a situation where I was like fucking Edward Norton from Fight Club, and I had a job and I was bored with my job, and I had a great apartment, I was just bored with my shitty. It's like, dude, when I look at those movies, I'm like, you're upset that you have a boring job? I'm upset that I have never had a proper job in my fucking life. Okay? It just feels weird. It just feels really disconnected. And I like those movies. I think they're great. The Matrix and Fight Club, they're both pretty similar in the timeline. I guess American Psycho is kind of a similar sort of trend, in that people just work some fucking job and, they're lashing out, I guess. But anyway, it's like, dude, you know what? If I can get a job and an apartment, and you know what? Let me find a way to get bored. And then maybe after I have a job for a while. Oh my fucking god, dude, this is infuriating. This is genuinely fucking infuriating. This is not fun at all. Like, I just don't understand why you build a game with such fun fucking ideas, which is to say, get some nuts, get a gun, shoot people, and then you put these bullshit fucking platformer elements that are so outdated. Like, I just can't see where to go. You know what I mean? I'm struggling to see where to go. Like, I don't have the depth perception necessary to navigate these fucking platforms. I'll probably delete this game and just play another game, but yeah, because it just doesn't seem like it's worth it. So anyway, the job involves content creation, and I guess we can just read it out. We can just read what it says. To me, just the only issue I have is like they're really fucking arrogant. They're like, this is not like your regular place to work. This is not your regular job. We're excited. We're making content. That's all I want to fucking kill myself. I want to fucking end my life. I want to slit my wrists in a fucking bathtub. How fucking hard is it, dude, to do that shit? What the fuck are you? Are you fucking serious, dude? What the fuck is this? One more try, and then I'm done. I'm really done. That's it. I'm fucking out, dude. I'm out. Okay, before we go, let's just do a little bit of stress relief and fucking shoot the gun. What? Whatever. Okay, okay. So it's Insil, it's marketing communications. Where is Insil? That's a good question. Where is this company? I mean, most likely this stream is going to be taken offline, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, it's in North Sydney. Okay, it's in North Sydney. It has 221 Google reviews, and get this, it has a star rating of 4.9. What the fuck? Are you fucking kidding me, dude? 4.9 with 221 reviews? Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, if they are the real deal, then this is definitely going to be taken down because this is definitely going to be taken down. Anyway, uh, I have AIDS. I have HIV, so I figured since no one's listening, I'll just confess the truth, guys. I have full blown AIDS, not HIV. I have AIDS, proper AIDS, and I'm dying. So it'd be good to have a job before I pass away from the AIDS. You know, people think that AIDS is an autoimmune deficiency virus. It's actually not. It's actually God killing you because you're gay, and God doesn't like gays. Oh man, that's pretty funny. To me, it's funny. If you're a gay man who watched all your friends die horribly because of the virus in the 90s, maybe you don't find this funny. But also, maybe you find this hilarious. I find that people who have been through a lot of suffering have a much darker sense of humor on average. Speaking of dead and gay, how about that Freddie Mercury, huh? Poor guy. Dead and gay. You know, that's a double jeopardy, you know? Anyway, fucking fuck mate. What the fuck? I don't know. Anyway, this is the most scatterbrained fucking episode I did, but this is me trying to focus. This is me trying to do some focus. Okay, okay, this is it, this is it, this is it. Fuck, dude, I hate this. I fucking hate this. Okay, okay, okay. This is it, man. We're fucking, I think we're done now. I guess I have a cool hat. Whatever. Oh, really? I think we're gonna move on. Oh my god, we did it. We moved on. So anyway, let's just see the job description. It's a social content creation, marketing communication. It's a content creator slash videographer. It's 70 to 90K per year, which is a wild variation. I guess it depends on your experience. That's what my friend told me anyway. Social content creator slash videographer. Founder-led content, TikTok, Reels, and organic brand growth. Dear content creators. Now this is in all caps. We want a social first content creator who thinks in TikToks, Reels, hooks, and ideas. Fire emoji. This is not a traditional videography role. This is in lower caps. This is not a slow corporate content role, and it is definitely not just edit what we send you type of thing. We want someone who gets things, someone who naturally understands attention, someone who is always spotting trends, hooks, formats, and ideas, someone who can work closely with our founder and help turn thoughts, opinions, lessons, behind-the-scenes moments, and raw ideas into content people actually want to watch. If you're the kind of person who watches content and instantly starts thinking, how would I make this better? How would I hook people faster? How would I turn this into a series? Then keep reading. Okay, I'm not that kind of person. I watch content and I'm just watching it, dude. I'm pretty passive. I do make content, it's true, but when I'm watching content, I guess I'm just shut off. So, like, I would need to adopt a different mindset for this job to, to fit me, for me to fit the job, I guess, because. But anyway, okay. We are a fast-growing agency looking for our next A-grade player to join the team. So just it's just there's a lot of hype. Now it's true that their Google review rating so far implies they are doing really well, right? Can you pay for that many reviews? Maybe I don't know. But I mean, if you can pay for Google reviews, then why isn't everyone else paying for Google reviews? I don't fucking know, man. Like if they've done a terrible job, then someone would have reviewed them already, and they would have, you know what I mean? They would have absolutely been fucking flamed. Okay. So anyway, You'll love this role if you are obsessed with TikTok, Instagram Reels, and short form content. I'm not obsessed with Instagram and TikTok and short form. Okay. Always thinking in hooks, angles, clips, and content ideas. I'm not. Creative, switched on, and quick with ideas. That absolutely applies to me. I am absolutely creative. I'm absolutely switched on. I'm absolutely quick with ideas. Highly organized and able to move fast. Uh, I am able to move fast, but I'm not highly organized. I can be organized in certain contexts, but my room is a fucking mess. My life, in some ways, is a fucking mess. Confident filming, editing, and directing social content. Yeah, that definitely applies to me. Excited by the idea of helping shape a founder's personal brand. Why would I be excited by that? Why would that excite me? The idea of helping shape a founder's personal brand. Like, I'm working for you. This is your brand, so I'll help you. You know, you pay me and I'll help you. I just don't understand why the fuck I'd feel excitement about that. You know, it's just getting into it's getting into blowhard bootlicker territory. You know what I mean? Like they're really asking me to lick their fucking boots. It excites me to fucking work for you. It excites me so fucking much. It's like, why would it? I'm working. This is your vision, okay? You maybe you should sell me on your vision before I feel any sense of excitement. I don't know. Like I directed plays, and I don't expect people to be excited about the play until I tell them what the play is about. Hungry to learn, improve, and grow in a high performance team. I guess I'm hungry to learn and improve in general, so this probably applies to me. Uh, Naturally plugged into internet culture, content trends, and what holds attention. I would say, yeah, that does suit me. I am naturally like I'm a stand-up comedian, so I guess I do capture people's attentions all the time, and internet culture for sure. I know a lot about internet culture. Ready to create content and actually move the brand forward? Sure, yeah, I suppose so. That makes sense. I'll definitely move the brand forward. I guess that implies we're making quality content that engages people, makes them laugh, makes them think, makes them learn. Makes them feel some sort of excitement. Sure, maybe even a bit of FOMO. I don't know. But let's be clear, guys. Let's be clear. This is not a role for someone who wants to move slowly. This is for someone who wants to make content often, test ideas quickly, and oh my god, I'm getting shot, improve constantly, and bring real creative energy to the table. I mean, look, if they are who they say they are, then this is very exciting. It's just that, are they? Holy shit, this woman is unsettling, bro. This woman is genuinely unsettling, bro. Holy fuck. I'm trying to get a blicky, but where the fuck do I get a blicky? You will not enjoy this role if you need constant direction. No. Move slowly. I don't move slowly. Do not understand modern short-form content. I do. Struggle to move quickly or generate ideas. I don't. Prefer just being told what to edit. Not really. Do not care about attention, retention, performance, or brand growth. I mean, I kind of don't care, but hey, for the most part, I meet the criteria, I suppose. What you'll be doing. What will I be doing? Working closely with our founder to ideate, plan, film, and produce short-form content. Maybe I should know who that founder's name is. Creating content primarily for TikTok, Instagram Reels, and other organic social channels. Turning raw thoughts, clips, opinions, wins, lessons, and moments into sharp, engaging videos. Coming up with hooks, formats, content angles, and recurring series ideas. Filming founder-led content that feels natural, confident, on brand. Editing for retention, pace, punch, and attention. Helping shape the style, tone, and presence of our brand online. Capturing the behind-the-scenes team, office, and brand building content. Helping us build stronger consistency and momentum with internal content. Supporting client-side videography and editing when required. Shooting polished content for client campaigns, ads, showcases, and website assets as needed. Uh, okay, I read that out loud, and I guess I went into a fugue state because I don't remember what I something about website for sure. Website was mentioned. You're making good stuff, I suppose. You're making stuff that's really good. It's not bad. It's good. So if you're thinking this is bad, no, think good. Okay, okay, that's fine. All right, all right. Okay, I didn't know you can climb on a person. Oh, Jesus Christ, this is so funny. Bro's got the Edgar cut. What the hell? Oh, can I take your hair? Can I take... Did I break his neck? Bro, I literally broke his neck. What the fuck? Yo, dude, what the fuck? Okay, and now there's a tank after me. Okay, what the fuck, dude? What the fuck is this, bro? You gotta be fucking kidding me, bro. What the fuck is this, man? This is insane. It's hilarious, but father. This is what? Anyway, what this role is really about. There's so much writing in this job description, dude. Alright. Helping grow the Incel and founder brands through better content. Fine. Oh my god. I remember. I need to find this lady and try to break her neck. I would love to break that old lady's neck. Making founder-led content smarter, sharper, and more consistent. Okay. Being the person who helps turn ideas into actual content. Sure. Bringing taste, speed, initiative, and social instinct to the table. Being more than just an editor or camera operator. Supporting some clients and creating their own content. I'm gonna break her neck. Nice. Okay, she just got up after I broke her fucking neck, dude. I mean, I'm just trying to break everyone's necks. This is good. Okay, that guy's back? I literally broke your neck, dude. What the fuck? Bringing taste, speed, initiative, and social instinct to the table. Being more than just an editor or camera operator. Support some clients in creating their own content. What we need from you is... Dude, this fucking ad is so long. We need strong understanding of TikTok, Instagram Reels, and short-form content. I guess I have a decent understanding. Great editing instincts for pacing, hooks, captions, and storytelling. Confidence behind the camera and around people. That's fine. Ability to film and edit fast without making things look rushed or messy. I suppose. A strong creative eye and good taste. I think I have pretty good taste. A proactive attitude, plenty of initiative. Sure. Strong organization and follow through. Sure. Good communication skills. Sure. I'm a pretty good communicator. A genuine interest in content, branding, attention, and growth, to an extent. Comfort working in a fast-paced agency environment. Yeah, I suppose. Well, it's nice to have. Experience growing or contributing to social channels. Sure. Experience creating founder-led or personality-led content. Kinda. Experience with Sony cameras, drones, and pro video gear. No. Experience filming client content on site. Kinda. Experience editing paid ads or branded social creative. I've been paid to edit one thing. A strong understanding of how to make content feel native to each platform. I do have experience with that. When I was doing Instagram content and TikTok content, I didn't make it like just clones of each other. So, sure, a strong understanding of how to make content feel native to each platform. Though this role does not suit. The original videographer who only wants polished long-form work. A pure editor with no ideation skills. Someone who needs hand-holding every day. Someone who is slow, reactive, or creatively flat. Someone who does not actually understand social growth content. I feel like they're getting a little repetitive here because like I get what success looks like. Our founders' content gets stronger and more consistent. We produce content. Blah, blah, blah. Oh my god, this is, oh Jesus Christ, dude. This is really fucking irritating me, man. Now listen, I'm only feeling irritated because of my knee-jerk reaction, which is assuming that they're full of shit. But again, this is just my assumption. I could be wrong. They could be either halfway full of shit or not even full of shit at all. Maybe they've got Real news. Maybe they're legit. I actually don't know. So let's try to work out with both possibilities. Number one, they're full of shit and they're not a great company to work for, and they're you know, they're hiring because they have a high turnover, and you know, I always assume that if a company's hiring that there's an issue, right? And the issue might be that they're not great to work for, and therefore their staff is constantly quitting, and that's why they have this like strong desire to project an image of, oh, we're doing great, we're great. Well, where secretly they might be secretly making shit content, and you know, just like a, you know, like an insular circle jerk thing where the circle jerk isn't the word I was looking for, but something along those lines, a similar word to the echo chamber. Yeah, it could be an insular echo chamber where fucking the founder is like just some rich daddy's boy who wanted to found a company and just pretends they're doing well. They're not. So that's one possibility. I'm not saying that's true. I'm saying it's a possibility. Now the possibility is, fuck, they're the real deal. They're doing really well, and the reason they're hiring is because the company's growing. They're getting more clients than they can afford to take on, and so they want to bring new staff to help them expand their business. If that's the case, then that's really cool. And then I have a possibility that hey, that I'll work a job that's part of a high performance culture, and that's really cool. I just don't know. I guess my assumption is if I go to their office in North Sydney, that maybe they'll be too busy to talk to me. I don't know. Will they? Okay, this could go poorly. Okay, never mind. I want to kill this guy. Nah, I'm not gonna play with people. Give me them nuts, lady. Drop them nuts, lady. Thank you. Well, two people are currently watching, which is interesting. And look, if you are engaged in this content, please leave a comment so I know they're all gone. Are they? I don't know. Does it just say that they're still watching? Anyway, this is kind of weird because three different viewers, I guess, have tuned in, and I just okay, someone's watching. Leave a comment if you're watching. Are you awake, sir? Who the fuck are you? How did you even get to know me? Okay, you're gone. Go fuck yourselves. You know what I mean? It's just that's what I don't like about this online content thing. It's just like you feel like you have like half a second to impress them. Like, what do you want me to do, man? Fucking backflips? Okay, let's imagine things go well. Not necessarily incredibly well, but really well. Okay? More than well, really well. This is what it might look like. Ready? This is what things might look like if they go well. Okay? Imagine this. Imagine this hypothetically. It's 8 months from now. I went through the application process. I got the job, and 8 months from now, I've been working there for like 7.5 months. Okay, I had to do many admin tasks like sign the thing and get a new superannuation and do this and do that and negotiate salary and blah blah blah. I've been through the onboarding. I went through the pain of getting a new job, and let's say 8 months from now, like I did it. I've officially been like, oh man, like I feel like I did it. Like this is the longest job, longest paying job I've had in my life, and I have a structure in my life. I have more money than I've ever had in my life up until this point while living out of home. Okay, very cool, very cool. What would I do in that situation? Would I let go of my comedy dream and pursue music, or not even pursue music and just like be content because I have a job? Probably not. I'd still have a lot of interests, but I guess what would happen is all my interests would now be pursued with a sense of confidence. You know, technically, on paper, I have more free time, per day when I don't have a job. But free time isn't just about the actual numbers of hours you have per day. It's about the amount of stress-free numbers you have in your life. The amount of hours in your life where you feel a sense of safety. Like imagine this, right? Imagine your dad was supposed to pick you up from soccer practice, and you're sitting there, and you've been sitting there for 40 minutes. In those 40 minutes, you could have been reading a book. You could have been, you know, writing notes or whatever. But because you were concerned and you're stressed out, you just didn't do much. That's actually kind of how it feels to be unemployed. A great analogy for being unemployed is imagine that you are waiting for your father to pick you up from soccer practice, and it's been like 2 hours. Now, yeah, theoretically, those 2 hours. Now, yeah, theoretically speaking, those 2 hours were free time, and you could have spent that time reading a book or writing notes or whatever. But the stress involved with being abandoned is so overwhelming that your nervous system overwhelms your ability to think logically. Anyway, I feel like I got all I. Okay, I'm just gonna climb this pole because maybe there's something cool. But outside of that, okay, I'm really annoyed with people just coming in to watch and not leaving any comments and not making it clear why the fuck you're watching. Like, can you just comment one fucking thing, please? Just fucking comment once. They immediately go. Two people come watch and then they immediately fuck off. Like, how did you know I'm? Are you subscribed to me? Is it people who are subscribed? I don't know. Okay, most likely I'm gonna just quit the game after this platform part. It doesn't seem like there's much like that you're gonna get out of traversing these stressful obstacles. I can see the reload thing, and that's like a mild reward. I don't think worth it, is it? Anyway, you know what? I would say this game is like a 6 to a 7. You said the magic numbers. No, I meant it. Yeah, it's 6 to 7 because you know it varies. At times it's not too bad. That's a 7, but it's not incredible. And at times it kind of sucks, and it's kind of a 6. Hello, current watcher. Thank you for joining the stream. May God bless your parents with long life. May you. Oh, you left. Hey, at least I said something nice. I didn't say what the fuck are you. And we'll probably leave it there. This was interesting.